Good morning, world. Excuse the windy noises coming through the camera right now. We are trapped in Cavite city. It is flooded, and we cannot get to the airport today. Therefore, we are missing our flight. Typhoon Kristine struck hard yesterday and basically changed all of our plans for the next few weeks, probably. It all really does depend on what happens today. So we weren't able to catch the flight, of course, even though the flights are running. And there's just no way out of the town right now. So we have tried multiple routes, but there is only really one road that goes outside of Cavite city, which is through Noveleta. And Noveleta is basically unpassable. Even the Philippines Navy, people with big pickup trucks, nobody was even attempting it, which I said to Rob this morning, if the Filipinos aren't trying it, definitely don't try it. So we've come back home. I know I'm smiling, but I am of course upset that we've missed our flight to Hong Kong. We came back to the house, Sacha went to sleep, Story had a rest, and I spent a good few hours on the phone trying to figure out what to do with our flights. So as it stands right now, we are basically waiting for floodwaters to recede. Let's have a look around the local streets. I don't know if you guys remember, but when we were here for Christmas time, when we drove our own car, we stayed in this house right here. And when we passed this road this morning, this was completely flooded. So the drainage is actually working here. There are drains and they have functioned. So that is a good sign that maybe the Noveleta Pass is passable. People seem to be back out and about, which is a positive sign. I sincerely hope we can find a solution to our problem today. So a quick recap on our problem. I can't get exit clearance and I can't get my visas up to date because the British Passport Office lost my passport. I've been in Manila for a week now, going to immigration, trying to sort it out, but the head office has been closed for the last week because of Typhoon Kristine. And then of course the typhoon hit pretty hard and we couldn't get to our flight anyway. So I still don't have exit clearance. I still don't have my visas up to date, even though I'm, cash in hand, ready to pay for all the fees that are required of me. But we'll see what happens when basically we get to immigration tomorrow. So what I've done is I've managed to reschedule our flight tomorrow to Hong Kong, and it's the weekend tomorrow. So by the time we actually get to our flight, the immigration office is still going to be closed, and the immigration office that's in the airport have already said that they won't help me. So we're basically going to go through to immigration and beg them to pay the fine or to pay whatever they want and then go. That's the plan, because Rob was saying even if head office immigration reopens on Monday, there's very little chance that they're going to process my paperwork in time for this trip at all. It's probably going to take weeks, and they've been shut for a week, so loads of people are going to be there the day it opens trying to figure out their issues, and it's just a bit of a broken system. So I'm going to try and see if we can leave the country at immigration. And the officer that was in the one-stop shop in Naya Terminal 3, he basically said it will be up to the discretion of the immigration officer if they want to allow me to pass through or not. So let's hope that when they hear the story, when they hear how hard I've been trying to get all of my paperwork up to date, even though it's no fault of my own, that they will allow us to go on Story's birthday trip. Lola Luz has been cooking for us, so let's have some snacks, and then we are going to attempt to see if we can traverse the floodwaters again. Forgot to mention, there's still a citywide power cut going on because of the storm. It's knocked out the power lines basically throughout the city, so unless you've got a generator, you do not have electricity. So all of our phones are about to die, so I'm not going to be filming too much. We need to get a power bank of some kind to charge up these devices, otherwise we won't be able to keep up to date with all of the flight bookings, the emails, the apps, all the stuff that you have become reliant on these days. So this is where we passed by this morning. It's looking a little bit more passable today.
Going down the middle there.
I say today, it's only been a few hours, but
I'll take it. So that was why I was thinking we could have sneaked out there, like where they're going.
Oh, that bet you would have been right in the middle of it still.
But then that wouldn't have been any good this morning.
This guy here on the edge is up to his knees.
It still takes some time to drain off, doesn't it?
It does look deep over there. So
And the drains are full. That's the problem.
Do you reckon that was the worst of it?
yeah, that's it.
Ah, cleared it.
They said this was all flooded as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they said it was flooded all the way up to the bridge this morning, so it wouldn't have been passable at all. It's right up to the edge there, isn't it? A few more millimetres of rain and you're back over onto the road again.
What has he achieved by that?
Yeah, it's so high up, isn't it? It literally just blends straight onto the road. Wow, this is crazy.
Mission he thought he was.
Let's go in as wellies. Everyone's clearing out their homes. Look at that, every time we drive by it sloshes a wave of water up to the curb. God, this is going to take ages and then it will rain again. We have to start again. Wow, that whole house.
Isn't doing much business today.
Look at these guys grinding forth. You just have to resign to the fact you're getting wet today. People that have come out.
Someone's got mud on the skin.
Yeah, there's mud everywhere. Shows you how
no,
much
someone's got mudded.
of the riverbed I guess has come in. It's a lot of work to clean all this up,
You know,
isn't
this is
it?
where you need some council workers, as we would call them. You know, proper cleaning equipment. But there's nothing, no assistance.
So how long would you say we've been driving for now? About 40 minutes?
I don't know what the time was when we got in the car.
I'd say about 40 minutes.
I'm just glad we chose this to do this rather than try and go tomorrow,
Yeah.
because this would have been super bloody.
Stressful.
I feel stressful enough as it is, but let alone trying to get to the airport.
It's just mud everywhere.
Highly trained fire crew cleaning up.
We are all gobsmacked at how much mud is around. Look at this guy, he's got a massive
there's
spade.
fishes.
There's fish?
Look,
Huh?
there's fish down there.
What,
In the puddles.
in the puddles?
Yeah, big
Oh,
fish.
I missed that. What, were they alive or dead?
They were alive, but they can't go anywhere because they're stuck in the mud.
Oh my goodness, so the river must have just been in the road.
Yeah, like this big.
Really?
Yeah, flapping his tail like that.
Oh my
But
god.
it's mud. Can't get out.
How big?
Oh, look at this poor
Well, it's
doggy.
gone now.
You okay, dog?
I'm surprised that hasn't ended up in the pot.
Oh no.
Everyone's just busy trying to get their homes clean. I've never seen anything like this. Look at how much has been piled up against the side of these buildings here. It's wild. They did say Cavite was in a state of calamity, didn't they? I didn't really, get the scale of it until now.
That is incredible.
There's pictures and things, Joe.
I've been videoing it as I've been going along, but I haven't been photographing.
I mean, it's just devastation.
Yeah.
Take a few pictures and that. So, I mean,
I'll
I
grab
don't know,
some
I don't know if
stills
it'll
from the
really-
video later.
I don't know if it really come out actually. It won't do it justice.
Well, we're all feeding it. Never seen anything like it, have we, Story?
No.
You've seen quite a lot in your life, haven't you, your short life?
I don't think 7 years is short.
You're still a baby to us. We're just about to join the highway. Messy up here too, but at least it looks dry. Lots of traffic. Everyone trying to get to where they need to be. Oh, look at that. They're using the truck to pull the mud out of the road. Wild. Wild, wild, wild. So today has been a day of contrasts. We are now in the Golden Phoenix Hotel, which is near to the airport. We've checked in to this hotel just to make sure we are close enough to not miss our flight tomorrow, if we can catch the flight tomorrow. This is a place that Grandad likes. Yes, Story?
This is my bed.
Is it? You've got the window beds, yeah? And what's the view like? Oh, fantastic. But at least you can see out of a window. Looks like they're going to build something here. We're near to the Mall of Asia area, aren't we?
We are, yeah, and it's not raining.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, I don't think any flights will be cancelled at this point onwards.
No.
And I think we've left the worst of it. And another reason why we booked here is because Grandad didn't want to drive home the same day.
Yeah, it was a pretty horrible drive, wasn't it?
Oh, it's
Still very
awful.
flooded around where he is. That's super messy. So another day, and it should be better tomorrow. And then also we're closer to here, so there's less stress in the morning to the airport. I think we're 2 kilometres from the airport now.
Isn't it mad though? Like, you think what we were just driving through,
Yeah.
and then you look out on the roads here.
You wouldn't know, would you?
You wouldn't know it was the same place, would you? And this isn't like the cleanest part of Manila, and it's not like the most luxurious, and yet still, you know, there's no flooding here, there's no mud on the streets, and they went through the same typhoon conditions yesterday. Yeah, it's weird feeling.
Yeah, it is strange. It feels like a very long day. Like, it doesn't seem like the same day that we were, well, just, you know, it was 4:35 a.m. when we were out, so.
Well, I mean, as of this morning, we had no idea what was going on. We didn't know if we could rebook a flight. So let's explain quickly what's going on. Philippines Air done us a good favour and basically allowed us to rebook our flights completely for nothing. You can choose any flight from now onwards to replace the flight this morning, and I don't even know if the flight got cancelled or not, but I think maybe just because the storm had happened, and maybe because it's Philippines Airlines, they just allowed me to completely change our flight for free. Is that Grandad? Okay, so yeah, we've rebooked our flight for tomorrow, and we are going to attempt to go through immigration and see if they'll let us exit the country. So we've got one massive hurdle to get through. But for now, in this lovely hotel, we are going to go and see if we can check out the swimming pool, because we've heard that there is one here. So Story's excited about that. She hasn't been swimming for a few days. Let's do that. Excited for swimming, Story?
Yes.
See the swimming pool? Grandad, have you been to the swimming pool up here before?
I've been up there, but I didn't go swimming.
Okay, well,
I've seen it, but didn't go in.
Is it big? Is it small?
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I don't remember.
Who's you?
I know, I'm miles away.
Insert grasshopper noise.
I haven't got a towel, no. Oh, that's cool. This is what the swimming pool area looks like. So it's actually quite good value for money staying here. It works out to about 4,300 pesos per night per room. So we've got Grandad a room as well.
Swimming pool review. That's really cold. I think it's good.
Yeah?
Maybe it's too cold.
Is it cold? Is it deep?
I can stand. I bet when I go over there it's going to be deep. Let's
Alright.
check.
Enjoy your swim. Story's done swimming, got herself a vegetarian sandwich. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's got a big piece of tofu in there, which looks quite appetizing. Grandad and Sacha on their second beer. Ah, nice. I was just going to have a look around this little restaurant. This is called Amore Bread and Booze. Very upmarket. They've got these bread baskets here which look really nice, but unfortunately they're for display only, which Story was very disappointed about. She loves a bit of bread. And great coffee. I already had some. Nice decor too. Now you go to the... Oh, no, there's the walkway. Look, the walkway's there. Abby?
Wow, look at that. Cheese seeds. Where's the boba? I got it with boba.
Nice.
Hibiscus tea with boba and chia.
See the top? Wow, fantastic. Alright, let's go back.
Yellow. Pink to yellow.
Yeah?
Oh, it's pink to yellow. Oh my goodness, I don't think that's a bit too much. Yellow, pink to yellow to blue. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. That's really big. Oh. It's fine. How do I take it out? Oh,
Whoa!
wow, that's really big. Thank you. Salamat.
Look at that. It looks
How
like
big it is.
it looks like it's got a light in it.
Oh yeah. Look at that.
Eat it now, do you?
That is crazy. I've got to take a picture of that. Hang on. What does it feel like?
Complex. Feel it.
Oh yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Sugary.
You like it?
Yeah.
The last few days here in Manila have been a roller coaster of emotions, but it's been nice to spend time with the family as usual and just catch up and feel like we're meant to be. And now that we're coming to the end of the trip and we really want to begin our trip to Hong Kong, we've had this huge worry over our heads for so long about whether or not they were going to sort out my immigration problems and allow me to exit the country. So we've just come through to immigration at the airport. And I can happily say that they were so helpful.
It was so helpful.
Everything.
Story cried when we got through. She said, "You're not going to miss my birthday."
I know. Unbelievable. After all the worries we've had, after all the problems that we've had, when we actually got here to the airport, they were so good. Yeah.
It's very quick, very smooth, very professional.
Super professional.
All sorted very quickly.
Yeah.
The last 4 or 5 days of super stress.
I know, with the
It's just
typhoon
gone now,
and
yeah.
everything, the flooding, all the stuff that we saw yesterday morning before we got here, it's really kind of ramped up the emotions, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Story, did you think I was going to miss your birthday?
I really did, yes.
I'm so glad this has worked out. This morning we've been so stressy. Well, Story, you've been quite calm, haven't you? But I nearly lost my mind this morning, just been so worried about everything.
I've just been trying to hold it all together, so I think we need to find a little quiet corner to go and sit and chill out now, and just, we've got a lot of time till our flight, so we're just going to sit and chill now. And also tell my dad, because he was kind of hanging around the airport,
He's been waiting for
for the
us.
news, but I haven't been able to call him yet. He's not answering, so I need to phone my dad and tell him.
Yeah, I hope you can hear what we're saying. There's a lot of announcements going on, but I'm happy to hear the sounds of an airport right now. All right, let's go find a quiet spot,
Yeah.
and then we can go to Hong Kong.
Yes.
We have touched down in Hong Kong. We're just sorting out all the travel details. Feels weird to be in another country again, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Sorting out money, sorting out currency conversions, Story's figuring out how to use her bag, and we're going to take the bus to our Airbnb. I'm very happy to have arrived after all of that drama. You happy I'm here?
Very much, yes.
It was almost going to be a mummy-daughter trip, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we can put that drama behind us, and now we can enjoy Hong Kong with Story for her birthday trip. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one.